It's time for another interesting conversation right here on the couch. Aaron Sunday is here. Now, he's a multi-award-winning film and television actor. He has a degree in theater arts. It's actually very rare for you to find actors who actually have degrees in theater arts. Yes, very rare.
Yeah, so that means, of course, definitely well-trained and knows the art as it should be. Multi-award-winning actor also. He has won quite a number of awards, and he's here to talk to us about what he's been up to. Started in what now? We're talking about 2009. That's been quite a while. How did the journey start for you? Did you always want to be an? Well, you studied theater art, so maybe you always wanted to be an actor.
Okay, the thing is, I never wanted to be an actor because way back in school I was pure science. So after I lost my stepdad, and because he was this like go to school science, and all that. So after he left, so I had to like switch back to art because I dreamt and I saw myself acting on 3 different occasions with the late Mrs. Buki Ajayi and also with Desmond Elliot. But then again, I just kept like, no, I don't want to be an actor. So, but then it just kept coming. And then I told my mom, like, look, see you, I see myself the actor. So she told me, like, look, if this is where your destiny lies, go for it.
Divine inspiration.
Yes.
Wow. That's deep. That's deep. Have you gotten to meet the people you were dreaming about? I'm talking about Desmond now, for instance.
Yeah, I met him once at the AMA 2015.
But you've not been on a project with him.
But I've not been in a project.
So that dream will still come true.
Definitely, yeah.
He was here last week.
I like that.
Desmond was here last week. That's a really interesting fact there. But let's talk a bit about some of the key projects you've done.
Yes.
You were in Jennifer's Diary.
Yes.
Yeah? Let's talk a bit about your role in Jennifer's Diary.
Okay, in Jennifer's Diary, I played the character Gilbert. He was a teacher who really doesn't have much to cater for his fiancée, but his fiancée's mom, she's always like, you know what, he needs to have money, he needs to work, he's too poor, his outfit, his shoes are all looking all tattered, like, no, you can't get married to this guy. But eventually, he got money, and then she was, carried away with his everything just transformed.
Eventually, he gets money and they transform.
It
does happen like that.
In real life.
It doesn't. Well, it does. It does. In some ways. But what did that being on Jennifer's Diary? What did that do to your career as an actor?
It opened so many doors because she's some professional person. Like she's so strict, but she's professional. So. It opened so many doors, and I'm just grateful to God for the journey so far.
Abacus is something that I saw that has just been launched. You want to talk a bit about that?
Okay, Abacus, it's an original series produced by High Impact and directed by Kende Olorundoro. So I played a character, Shola, who is from a family of 3, but a complicated family. They all have their issues to deal with. So it's an amazing series.
So it's a continuous series. It's it's not just a one-hit wonder.
No.
Okay, fantastic.
We're actually hoping for a season 2.
Okay, all right. Amen to that.
So actors have money. Plenty money. Because in our serious, presenters don't have.
Wow, really? Me, I have. I don't know about you.
Okay. So when you see me, you can just wire me $1,000.
Before
don't wire how. Okay. So, but actors have. But this, let's talk about the as it is now in the industry, the art, acting and all that. A lot of people want to go in for the fame and all of that. I know a number of people do it for the passion, but financially, how is it really? Is it something that someone can just fully live by, just acting as it is? I'm not talking about the A-list actors. I'm talking about maybe somebody who's getting roles in series and all of that, not in the Ramsey Noah level and all of that. How financially viable is the art?
Okay, for the most part, aside acting, I'm also like a fitness coach, so I train people and I try to put them in the right shape. And I get some change from there. So, and I try to combine both the acting and the fitness thing. So, to an extent, I think that acting is actually putting food on my table. So, yeah, and for me, it's actually the passion because it's what I love to do and it's what I live for.
The reason why I mention this is that, you know, compared to, say, something like Hollywood, where somebody can do like 2-3 projects in a year, and they're okay. In fact, some people even
But
do...
the thing is, you can't compare them.
Yes, you can. I'm
The
not saying...
government is in full support.
Yes, I'm not saying you can compare. You know, but here, somebody will be doing 10 projects in 1 week. Like, you know, there are times when you are doing... What's the most number of sets you've run in between at a particular point in time?
In a month.
At the time. What's the most number of projects you've been on? Because I know some people that are like...
2.
But you know that there's some people that are like
depends.
4 or 5 projects at the same time.
Yeah, now those ones, me, I don't know.
But you know that there are people that
Absolutely,
there are people that do 4 or 5 projects at the same time, trying to meet up so many, you know, and all of that. And don't you think it affects the quality of work?
It does affect, because me, I just feel as an actor, it's not a must to be everywhere. It's not a must to be, you know, all project. In as much as you want to make money, but you need to also create a standard. I mean, it's quality over quantity. So that's what I...
Yeah.
Because I mentioned, because you see somebody who's leaving one set, is the person mentally prepared, gets into traffic and boom, and then boom, you're on the other set and you have 30 minutes here, you have to get done, shoot my
But there's some
scenes.
actors who can actually do that. I mean, if you're good, you're good. If you can switch,
At times, even if you're
switch,
good,
so.
you need the mental preparation. You have roles in Hollywood. We have people who stay 3-6 months to pay for a role. In fact, I was reading about Leonardo DiCaprio for Wolf of Wall Street. He had to spend 1 year with the real Wolf himself.
Do you think you could ever, you know, invest that much time and energy
for a
in
role?
particular role?
If it comes, definitely. And with the right backings, definitely, I will.
So which actor, international actor, would you see yourself mirroring?
David Oyelowo.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Yeah, well, he's had some powerful roles. Martin Luther King Jr. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
All right, let's talk about your most challenging role. What have you done that has pushed you to the limits?
My most challenging role, wow. Because I've done a lot of challenging roles, but I'm just
which one stands out for you?
Come up with one. I think the role I played on Broken by Africa Magic, Tunji. Yeah, there's this layers he has. Like he switches from being the cool guy to the street guy. Like there's just so many layers between him and so I think Tunji on.
How do you prepare yourself mentally for such a role? Something that's challenging. What do you do when you're alone time, when you have a script and you know you're about to shoot? What do you do to yourself? How do you get yourself ready for roles like that?
Okay, the thing is how I prepare myself, because I'm a loner, so when I get a script, I try to probably just lock myself up and then go through the script, try to imagine the character on screen before I can now try to get into the character and try to learn the lines. So it has to do with mental thinking, imaginations.
I have to think about roles that you wouldn't accept. You know, so there's some people that see themselves as the hero of their own story.
Right.
But then there's some that see themselves as a villain. Which one are you?
I think I'm all rounder, man. I'm just so versatile that I could play any role.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Okay, no bad guy roles anytime soon? No?
It's definitely going to come, but for now, I don't know.
So
moving
for
forward,
now,
moving forward, are you? Because I know a lot of actors now are getting into production. You know, directing all of that. What's in the front for you? What are you seeing?
I think I might have to divert into directing because I watch most of all this Hollywood behind the scenes, and I love the whole drama going on. So I think directing would be one part I would love to dive into.
All right, then.
All right. Thank you. Yes, wishing you the best. And yeah.